What's going on, Tigers fans? So no hate to dish out this week in my preview video for the Blue Jays and my thoughts on the Yankees. Everything kind of went quiet here in Detroit, which I more than expected to do. Tigers today, we're actually looking for the sweep of the Yankees, but let's get into the first two games first. First game was opening day, and Dougie Fresh was on the mound, and it was a great opening day ceremony. Biggest opening day crowd in history showed up at Comerica Park. Tiger fans show up a bunch every year. Over 3.3 million fans came to the park last year. But it's a special environment down there right now. Every time you go down to the old ball yard, just the way people come out and support this team on a consistent nightly basis, 38,000 plus every night. It's awesome. And it was 45,000 or 46,200 something there on opening day, and they hung the flag, and, the introductions was great. And the Tigers rewarded the fans with the win. Prince Fielder absolutely went off this game and hit two home runs, I should say. The first one, he actually got robbed by Brennan Bosch. I was damn surprised that Brennan Bosch made such a nice catch because that dude never did anything in the outfield here in Detroit. And he robbed Prince Fielder with a double. And then Fielder hit a wall scraper, and then he hit one just crushed. And he bailed out Dougie Fister because Fister did not pitch uber well. He had a bit of problem with command. He's had problems with his command all spring, really. His fastball, command has not been there, really. And he hasn't been throwing that good hook for a strike, which is unusual for Doug because that's usually how Doug makes his money and gets guys out. But we still got the win. The offense really showed up, and that shut people up right away here about how is the offense going to do? Why is bat's gone cold? And I figured it'd wake up too. You come home to your own ballpark where they play well every year, and it was a lot warmer than it was in Minnesota. I figured that would shut people up. And another big positive about the first game was Drew Smyly. Drew Smyly pitched 4 innings of shutout baseball. I don't think he gave up a hit in 4 innings of relief, and he looked awesome. He got to save that game, which was a big relief considering, he's going to be a viable asset out the pen, and he's going to be a guy that's going to get a spot start here and there, if need be, in the rotation. And he looked outstanding, just like he had all spring. Good fastball command, good curveball, striking guys out, good changeup. So that was a good positive. And then game 2, the Tigers' offense exploded once again for another 8-run game. We won 8-4. Max Scherzer got his first victory of the year. And Scherzer didn't look bad his first time out. Not the dominating guy, but he did strike out 7. Got 4 runs and walked 2 hitters. So not like we saw Scherzer last year, and it was only it's only his first start of the year, so no big deal. But not like we saw like the Scherzer of last year, who was striking out 9 to 12 hitters every time out, and giving up 2 earned runs at the most, and not walking anyone. It was a bit different, Max, but it's the first start of the year for him. Same with Doug Fister. Let these guys, get a couple more starts, notch underneath their belts, and they'll be fine. And then today, you just got to tip your hat to the Yankees. They threw their horse out on the hill in CC. And, we had JV going out there. And JV pitched well. He did. He had a couple runs given up against him. He wasn't as sharp as normal, but he wasn't as bad. He wasn't bad. And today, really, for aces, wasn't that good. Strasburg got lit up. Matt Cain got lit up. R.A. Dickey got lit up again, which if I was a Blue Jays fan, I'd be a bit worried about. But CC Sabathia did what an ace does. The Yankees were on the brink of being swept. They've only won a game all year, and he went out there, he tossed a gem. He kept the Tigers from scoring, and the Tigers' offense was bad. The day prior, they were awesome in 1 through 5. I think they had like 8-9 hits 1 through 5. Miguel Cabrera was 4 for 4. Hunter was 3 for 5. Fielder had a couple knocks. Jackson was getting on bit. And then just today, it was just a whole different story. CC did what he had to do. He shut us down. He got the Yankees to win, and a must-need win, really. Staring at 1-5, it would have been the first time they were 1-5, I think, since 1989 or something like that. I think Dan Dickerson said when they only won 74 games. So he went out there and he shut the door on the Tigers. Good job, CC. Tip your cap to him. So there's nothing to be ashamed of, though. The Tigers came back this series. They scored some runs. Their offense looked a lot better. The bullpen looked really good, for the exception of today. Today didn't look amazingly good, but you won the series. You're at 500. It's all good, and Toronto's coming into town. So let's preview the Toronto series. Game 1 is Anibal Sanchez against Brendan Morrow. And Morrow last year was a hell of a pitcher until he got hurt. So that should be a good one. A 105 start on Tuesday. And then Wednesday is Ricky P against Mark Burley. And Mark Burley is very familiar with the Tigers with all his years pitching for the White Sox. And I'm looking to see Ricky P this time through. I didn't get to watch him start last time. But I'm looking to see, again, his adjustments. That's all I want to see this year out of Rick Porcello is his adjustments. And from start to start, how consistent is he going to be? That's what I'm mainly looking for out of him. Plus, I want to see how good his sliding curve or his curveball is looking again. And then to end the series, Dougie Fresh goes up against Josh Johnson. I'm excited to see that one because I didn't get to see too much of Josh Johnson when he was in the NL because, to be honest, I didn't watch any Marlins games really over the last 4 years because who wants to watch the Marlins? That'll wrap up the homestand before we head out to the West Coast for our first road trip of the year, big road trip of the year. And that's going to about do it. So this upcoming series, the Blue Jays are another heavily favored team in the AL East. I'm buying them this year to win the AL East. I'm going to buy into the hype, which is something I really don't do because I didn't buy into the Marlins last year when they went and got all those players. So I'm going to buy into them this year, and they're a good team. They've been getting hit up a little bit, their pitching staff. They've been giving up a lot of runs over the last few days against the Indians. They've been getting into some slugfest there. But they got some dangerous hitters in that lineup. Reyes is a good hitter. And Encarnacion's a good hitter. I saw him in a home run last year. It was far as hell. Bautista's a good hitter. And they got some pretty good arms there, too. Especially Brett Cecil. I like that kid a lot. So, that's all I got for you guys today. Like I said, no rager whatsoever. A lot of stuff was quieted down since the Tigers' bats heated back up a bit, even though they did get shut out today. But that's what really is. So I'll talk to you guys again after the Blue Jays series. Go Tigers.